Welcome back to another episode of Cop Talk. I'm your host, Shannon Gwynn here, standing outside the City Hall. You're probably wondering, City Hall, Cop Talk, what's going on? But it's actually a special week here. We're wrapping up Police Week, and we're going to go upstairs and see the Dryden Police Awards ceremony. There's some awards, long-term service, citizens, and a special award. I don't know what it is, but we're going to stay tuned. So stay tuned. We're going to go upstairs and see what happens here at City Hall for Cop Talk. We are here at the Dryden City Hall. Now, you're probably wondering why I'm here at City Hall with the police chief, but you know what? It's actually Police Week, I believe, Rob, across the country, across the province?
Across the province of Ontario and other parts of Canada, yes.
So basically, you know, it's wrapping up this week, but here the Dryden Police has their annual awards. So Rob, first of all, if you can just emphasize the importance of Police Week and what you guys have been doing throughout this week and what it means for the community.
It kicked off across Ontario on Sunday, so we started Police Week on Sunday with an open house. We had our partner agencies, the Ontario Provincial Police as well as the CP Rail Police present to do an open house. So we had different equipment that the three agencies use, an interactive display for adults and kids to come and take part and see what we do.
Okay, so obviously, like I said, wrapping up Police Week, we've got awards. So this is done every year. So if you can just highlight some of the awards, you know, not going into detail, but what type of awards were given out tonight and what they recognize and what they mean to you. Rob hasn't been chief for that long, but what it means for you in your position as chief of the Dryden Police.
Traditionally, our awards night was in November, and so to make the most of Police Week, we made a decision to have the awards during Police Week this year, and a number of the awards were for long service, recognizing 5 years, 10 years, 20 and 25 years service. And that means a lot. Policing does take a toll on a person as well as their families. And to see officers like Sergeant Dale Ingstrom, we recognized him tonight for 25 years of service. That's a long haul, and it gives me a real sense of satisfaction to acknowledge people like Dale. Also, Detective Sergeant Ann Tatchuk is recognized with her 20-year exemplary service medal. Again, 20 years, a long time. And as well as the ones that hit the 5, 15 year marks. It's just really satisfying for me to recognize those people because they have dedicated a lot of time to public safety in Dryden and elsewhere.
And now you mentioned some specific mentions regarding walking the beat, and I know you're a strong advocate of walking the beat. We took a walk with Police Chief Rob Davis and Kevin Hildebrand a while back. So what was that in regards? There was a lot of numbers thrown at us.
It was the first annual award to recognize the beat. We called it "These Boots Are Made for Walking," a tribute to the Nancy Sinatra song. And the recipient was Paul Howarth, who put in 52 hours, and actually 52 hours and 19 minutes of just foot patrol. So we were happy with that. But there were a number of officers who also put in a lot. Our community service officer, Kevin Hildebrand, put in over 160 hours, so over 4 weeks of walking. So I'm really happy with that. Inspector Glenister had over 60 hours, and myself, I had over 60. So I'm quite happy to give out that award. We wanted to keep it a lighthearted award, hence the name, The Boots Are Made for Walking. But I'm very proud of Paul. The criteria was based, it had to be a uniform member who worked shift work, and Paul was this year's winner.
And now also we mentioned some civilian employees. So again, you know, you were mentioning how they're your rock, and the force depends strongly on them, such as communications and administration.
We recognize a number of our communications staff, Lydia Sofreto, Norma Ray, and Donna Cockle for long service. 15 years for Donna with the Dryden Police Service, 15 for Norma with the Dryden Police Service, 25 for Lydia. We also acknowledge Nancy Murdoch, the administrative assistant, with over 30 years with the Dryden Police Service, and she truly is the rock of our police service. She's our corporate memory. Whenever we need to know how things were done in the past, that's who we go to because she has it all in check for us.
And 3 citizens obviously were recognized for their efforts in a certain incident, which we're going to talk about next. We're also going to talk to Terry Menard. He was involved, so he's going to go into a bit more detail of what happened and how it's like for police to work with civilians. So stay tuned. We're here at the Dryden Councils for the Dryden Police Awards.